What can I get you? Oh, that girl. I hope she hasn't been too much trouble. Yes, she's mine and Heron's. Well, used to be at any rate. Recently, she's just been mine. He was stationed at Fort Pale Pass, but we haven't heard anything for months. None of the soldiers passing through here on leave have seen him either. I've sent letter after letter, but they still haven't told me anything. I have no idea where he is, what happened to him, or if he's even still alive. Yes, many times. I've sent letter after letter, but heard nothing. I can send as many letters as I want, but if Heron isn't even at the fort, then he's hardly going to see them, is he? You would? I'd be indebted to you if you did, stranger. Like I said, he was garrisoned up at Fort Pale Pass. It's right on the border to Skyrim. Good luck. And please, stranger, I beg of you, find my Heron.
To which it is streaming for the Bosmer, the sinew, the Bosmer love.
Renaud, you're distressing the customers.
Distressing?
The name's Yotra.
Distressing the customer.
As a matter of fact, perhaps so. We're currently waiting on a delivery of cider from Apple Watch, but, well, it's late. I don't think anything bad has happened. Poor Avon's probably just overworked, but we need that cider before our stocks go low. I'd be happy to provide you with the appropriate recompense. Excellent. Apple Watch is just to the west of Bruma. Please, hurry.
That's what I just said. Yes.
You are... You,
Good afternoon. What is it?
I am outraged. You hire me to play songs in this bar that is so far below my standards.
What can I
Now
get
you
you?
proclaim my music as distressful. I'm done with you, and I'm done with this shoddy excuse for a tavern.
I'm Albecius, of the Ducani family.
Good afternoon.
Yes, traveler? What do you need?
Hello. Take a look.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Can I help you? Excuse me, but have you ever heard of the champion of Cyrodiil? Yes, indeed. And my great... Well, anyway, my very distant grandfather. He fought alongside the champion. He was at the Battle of Bruma. He was the captain of the guard, no less. The champion is my inspiration, second only to Captain Bird. You know, the distant relative. I have a very large collection of Champion of Cyrodiil artifacts, my pride and joy, and I always want to expand it. Perhaps one day you'll aid me in that pursuit, huh? But that day isn't today. I need to track down another artifact first. Anyway, thank you for your time, and sorry for approaching you so abruptly. Sometimes my passion for the champion can carry me away. Sorry again. The champion of Cyrodiil is the reason Tamriel is still intact. And yet you've never heard? The champion fought alongside Martin during the Oblivion Crisis back in the Third Era. They closed the Oblivion Gates and fought alongside the Blades during the Battle of Bruma, where they managed to shut down the Great Gate. The champion also killed Manca Cameron, and with Martin's help saved the Imperial City from Daedric invasion. The champion is my inspiration, second only to Captain Bird. You know, the distant relative. I have a very large collection of Champion of Cyrodiil artifacts, my pride and joy, and I always want to expand it. Perhaps one day you'll aid me in that pursuit, huh? But that day isn't today. I need to track down another artifact first. Anyway, thank you for your time, and sorry. Here's what I have. Farewell.
Ralgar There's some bard down at the tavern playing a real awful racket. Hope he leaves soon, or we might just have to run him out of town. Bye.
Be careful if you head into the northern part of the county. That area is prone to avalanches.
Welcome. Oh, yes. Sorry about that. Avon was feeling a little under the weather recently. Didn't help he was run ragged. Here's the cider for Stantis. Take it back to him. I'm sure he's arranged payment for you. Yes? Welcome. Work, eh? But we could always use... My old back just isn't what it used to be. See you. God, Plague's a strong word, stranger. But there are some little scourges that like to harass us, yes. Recently, an unusually strong alpha wolf and his pack have been roaming around, and coming a little too close to the village for comfort. If you'd slay them for me, before they can do any harm, I'd appreciate it. Excellent! The Divines must have sent you, traveler. The wolves tend to prowl just northeast of Applewatch.
Las! Ganir!
We're a small place with small offerings. Nothing here for troublemakers. Thank you, stranger. You've done this settlement a world of good. Here. Ah, yes. Red Diamond. A fine horse, that one. He was as much a part of the Applewatch family as any of us. And he was definitely a hard worker. It was the strangest circumstances, too. One day he's there, minding his own business and munching down on hay. The next morning, he's vanished. I don't know who did it. Bandits? Thieves? Vampires? If you be so generous, traveler, I won't be one to look a gift horse in the mouth. Perhaps a distasteful thing to say, given the circumstances. Regardless, if you bring Red Diamond back to me, there'll be some gold in it for your services.
Las canillas. Las canillas.
We work hard, and we prosper. Hmm? You say news, and I see no horse following you, so he is... Yes, well, this is all quite a lot to take in, you see. I'm not sad, it's just that he was an extremely valuable part of our business, and No, it's not that way at all. Okay, fine. I was quite attached to Red Diamond, and I'm sad to see him go. To never see his carefree tread, his youthful gallop. We called him Diamond because he was so majestic, and I need to go inside. This gold should more than cover your expenses. Now please, give me some time.
This my most sincere thanks, honored friend. Goodbye. Farewell.
Hello. Life, though, according to a few people, sadly, I haven't had the...
Believe me, traveler, if you do that for me, I'd be very grateful. Like I said, it went off to the north. I'd start there.
Stranger, have you seen my dad? Dad's a soldier in the Legion. He's always off with them, serving at some fort up in the mountains.
Hail,
See
traveler!
you around.
Talk to you later.
Farewell.
Can I help you?
Store's closed right now, and I'm off
Wine,
work.
mead,
Something you need?
ale, water. Thank you very much. You're a lifesaver. You know that? Apple Watch cider is one of our most popular items. Here's your coin. You've more than earned it. And, in fact, here, take a bottle. On the house.
What is it? Hmm?
Las! Janir!
Hello. What brings you here of all places? Oh, really now? That's interesting. Very interesting. Almost as interesting as, say, Rodmeth. I love a good mug of Rodmeth. In fact, we... Now, get him!
You won't leave here alive.
Yeah, come on! I dare you!
That'll teach you.
Soon you'll be begging for death.
Good morning. Lots of refugees coming in from Skyrim. Civil war is
Damnable
getting pretty
tavern.
nasty.
Damnable owner. How dare he allow that lizard to engage in such a salacious... It's a dingy squad filled with criminals, rats, and lice. The amount of underhanded deals and crooked business that goes on there, it beggars belief. I want its proprietor to land in hot water with our dear guard captain. He deserves it, no? Say, would you help me with that? Excellent. As it so happens, I'm a mage by trade. I have access to many magical items from my home of Alinor. Take this. It's a very special memory gem. I have one active at all times, and this particular one recorded everything that happened in the tavern that night. Take it, and let the guard captain listen to it. Irrefutable evidence. I'm sure he'll see fit to take action then.
Ah! Watch where you're going!
Oh, where was it? Oh, fantastic news. So it's still alive? I'll go get it as soon. Here, have this coin as a token of my appreciation. Goodbye.
Nordic heritage, Nordic culture, Nordic metalwork. Potions.
Don't judge me too harshly. I wasn't always the decrepit old hoarder you see before you. In my youth, I was quite something. Yes, come to hear of an old man's adventures.
Soldiers from the Skyrim Civil War, here in Bruma? Those Nords should stop relying on us to prop them up, I say.
Before you ask, I don't sell poisons. Like, I'm all tending this stall. Tell you what, you bring... Thanks, get back to me. Here's what I have.
Skyrim right here in Cyrodiil.
Goodbye.
Rizada the Resplendent, Enchanter Extraordinaire. Of course, excellent. Well, the first is the wooden staff of awesome conflagration, which summons a tremendous fiery inferno at your target location. Extremely dangerous. The second is the Scepter of Frosty Entombment, which is truly a unique frost staff. It will trap your target in a block of ice for 10 minutes. The third is the Blade of Prepotence, which causes your target, any target at all, to shrink, becoming supremely weak and vulnerable. Fourth is the Staff of Titan Summoning, which summons a mighty Daedric Titan at your target location. It will demolish all in its way. Fifth is the Rod of Potency, which will certainly bring great pleasure. That I can guarantee.
It's a dildo.
So, which will it be? Ah, your foes will go running home to their mother when you're towering over them. Your loss, but to be considered. Razada the Resplendent greets you! How can my arcane ability and esoteric enlightenment help you on this spy?
Yeah, come on! I dare you!
Don't suppose you could conjure me up a warm hearth?
Good afternoon. Haran? No. I haven't heard from him in months. Not since he was... It's that obvious, is it? He's a good husband to let... You might... Long live Haran. He holds Skyrim in his Nord heritage, closer to his heart
See it, report
than
it.
he ever held.
Excuse me, sorry to bother. I don't suppose you've seen any priceless Sakaviri heirlooms gallivanting around Bruma, have you? As I suspected. Sorry to bother you, citizen. Just, let me know if any do crop up, yeah? Thanks. Oh, well, this should be interesting. Go ahead. Let's listen.
What's that snot-brained Altmer doing here? This is no place for one of them.
You don't think he's Stalmore, do you?
No, doesn't seem the sort. But he's still not the right type for our little den. Might bring the wrong kind of attention.
So what do we do? Stabbing him would be excessive, so...
I know. Why don't we treat him to a little show of our favorite lusty Argonian maid?
Perfect. Let's go fetch her. Here, take this coin. I'd like to buy a little show for my Altmer friend over there.
Sure thing.
Oh, one other thing. He wanted you to roleplay as Liftsertail, you know, from...
Altmer. Always the same fantasy. Sure thing.
I'd be coming down with hell.
Hey, darling. I heard you wanted a date with Liftsertail.
What is the meaning of this? Liftsertail? What a ridiculous name for an even more ridiculous... Oh my! Zarxus's breath! What in oblivion are you doing? I demand that you put that back on! Ariel, give me strength! Cease and desist! I demand that you cease and desist at once, you cretinous lizard woman! Stop jiggling about! I can't take this anymore. I think I'm going to faint. I think... Ah. Ha! It worked. Otis, you really are a genius.
I know. Sop didn't even know what hit him.
Ha! They breed 'em special in Alinor, don't they?
Well, that's certainly very interesting. But I'm not sure that there's much in there that I can take action on. Tell our Altmer friend that I'm very sorry. A whole lot of uproar about nothing, that's what. The Count's been nagging my life and soul out about the damn things. You see, the Carvanes have a sort of family tradition. They've acquired a taste for Akaviri artifacts, constantly collecting more and more. Been going on for centuries now. Well, it turns out poor old Count Desilus, Count Carvane, isn't too happy that his collection's been stolen. Well, that's... who am I kidding? Absolutely. This is driving me crazy. Just bring them back to me when you found them, and I'll be extremely appreciative. And I mean extremely appreciative. Seriously. I feel like offing myself right about now. I'm not too sure on the details of that, to be honest. Rignar, the castle steward, was the first one who noticed them missing. It'd be worth speaking to him, if you think that's interesting evidence to dig up. Not in particular. Then again, the lowlives of Bruma don't exactly hide themselves all that well. The shadier tavern in town, the Restful Watchman, full of thieves, bandits, thugs, and other miscreants, might be a decent place to start your search. I have no idea how they'd manage that, honestly. Either adept stealth or good luck. Probably a bit of both. See you.
I'm the Count Steward here in Bruma. If there is anything you need, I'll try my best to help you.
Marcius Carve, Viscount Bruma. The title garners a lot of respect.
reckless disregard for the law has come to an end. You're under arrest. Let's get this straightened out. Your stolen goods are going back to their rightful owners, and you... Getting soaked. Wait to get home to the hearth.
You're back. Have you played back the Memory Gems recording for the captain? When is he arresting that damnable innkeeper? Zarx's backside. I'm leaving this awful town. I've had enough of this cretinous Cyrodiil. I'm returning to Alinor. At least there I'm not assailed by lustful lizards.
I've heard about your silver tongue. Won't let you talk your way out of an arrest, though. I see by your walk, your demeanor.
I've got rooms, I've got food. I don't tend to gossip about my patrons. Bad for business. Well, true enough. There's this Breton guy who comes through here every now and again. Sleaziest guy I've ever seen. Except for me, of course. Got a reputation to maintain, you know? Name's Etienne. Or something like that. Anyway, he mentioned something to do with Akaviri trinkets while we spoke. Mentioned wanting to sell them, or something. I guess he's your man. I don't know. Listen. Do you really think I'm going to tell you everything about my customers? That's a sure way to get run out of this business. Listen, you want me to tell you? I'm not budging until I've been forced to, legally. You know what I'm getting at, I assume.
Oh, fresh meat in Bruma.
The Restful Watchman. Rooms and food, that's what we do. What do you... Ah, that's good to hear. Thank you. Here, take a little bit of coin on the house. Oh, and have this. It's a leftover memory gem that one of the guys took out of the elf's pocket when he was passed out on the floor. Might fetch a decent sum. Alamu Nethray, dark elf girl. She's wanting adventurers to help her with something. Not sure what. A little birdie told me that you're annoying me. Then go over to the Gerald View if it suits. Seems to me you're starting We don't pretend to be more than we are, though.
So, what'll it be? See you.
You here to do business?
What is it? Until next time.
Hello. This one calls you friend. What is it?
What is it?
Hello.
Can I help you?
What now? Careful there.
enchanter. Bentior wants legal pressure. That can certainly be arranged. Take this, a letter with my signature. Show it to him and he's sure to change his tune.
Can I help you? To fail at a simple job like that? No way it was just a coincidence. That's none of your... I'm a mercenary. Been one. But this last time, I did fail. But not through any fault of my own. Well, I'd been hired by some anonymous noble to clear out a cave full of bandits near Bruma. My wife came with me. Things were going well until we were ambushed. They bound us and gagged us, left us disarmed and defeated. They left with my wife and left me to die. I managed to escape my captivity, but when I got back to the cave, they'd gone. All of them, including my wife. I've been searching for her damn near a whole year now. No success. Praise Malakath. Once you turn up something solid, let me know. I'll be here. The best place to start is probably the castle. Ask the nobles, see if they know anything.
What is it? What? Let me see that. Oh, damn. Fine, I'll tell you what I know. Listen, I heard the thief had some dealings with some, fellow businessmen holed up in the Gerals. You'd probably call them bandits, though. I tell you, no respect for the profession these days. Here, just so I don't have to go sit in a cell again, I'll mark it on your map. Go take it up with them. And by the divines, leave me alone now, alright? God. See you around.
Good afternoon. Hello. Until next time.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Who's that? You're messing with the wrong girl.
Las Canillas.
See that Imperial transport went by a few days ago? Should have raided it. Then we'd have some riches. Who made that noise? Las Canillas.
Who is that out there?
Come here!
There's a scheming thug inside my house. When are you going to do something?
There's a trap door inside your house. You know that. I don't want to march in there in case they're planning an ambush.
There's a trap door inside my house.
Hello.
Didn't realize that until now.
Let's just wait a few minutes, see if the thief decides to try his luck leaving the building before we do anything rash.
Damn it all! Scheming thieves can just wander inside while I'm
Rutia
sleeping
of
and
the Duke.
steal what little
We're
coin I
not
have left to my
hasty,
name.
but we
Kira,
attend
give me
private
strength.
parties and have fineries.
Oh,
but
you're
we're
back.
certainly
Come,
not
well, we need to
pulled
talk.
the strings of the
As you can see, there's another problem to deal
as
with.
Beckius wishes otherwise.
So now old Bartram's got a thug inside his house, apparently. Just to be honest, I'd rather be dealing with this than going on Count Carvain's wild guar chase. I should ask before I march in there and deal with the thief. Did your investigation turn up an... You found a lead. That's no small relief. I guess that means you go find him in the caverns while I go deal with the thief in Bartram's house. That changes things. Well, at least now we can... Under most circumstances, I'd insist on going in first. I'm captain of the guard. It's my duty to shoulder the risk. But, well, this reeks of an ambush. It makes more sense to go in prepared. Let's go.
Captain of the guard.
Hey,
Just what I needed. Go ahead. Rub salt right into the wound.
What is the meaning of this? Why are you in Bartram's house, and why in Oblivion do you look like you're on death's doorstep?
It all went wrong. The bandits tricked me. Typical. I wanted them to put in a good word for me with the cutters. But no, they lied. I gave their guy the artifacts, then they started swinging. I narrowly escaped by climbing back through the trap door.
I see. Well, I'm placing you under arrest for stealing Count Carvain's Zakaviri artifact collection. At least you won't bleed out in here. I'm gonna have to deal with this guy, slap him in irons and take him before the Count. Finally get Carvain off my back. I suppose that means it's down to you to deal with the bandits and retrieve the artifacts. I know the caverns are a favorite haunt of bandits and criminal types. Lots of them down there. No need to clear them out. Not that I'd complain if you did. Just grab the artifacts. Best of luck.
Hey, my toe.
Las Canillas.
Hey, my toe.
Las Canillas.
Yeah, see?
Who made that noise? Better stop chasing after shadows before people think I'm straight up on scuba.
Las Canillas.
So this is the thief, Captain? You mean to say that my artifacts have been found?
Yes, Count Carvane. He stole your artifacts and attempted to deliver them to the bandits operating in the Bruma caverns.
I see. Well, of course, I expect he should be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. Now, my artifacts?
Actually, this new friend of Bruma.
And who's this?
A friend, responsible for tracking down the artifacts and finding the thief. In fact, I'd say they deserve most of the credit, Count Carvane.
Ah, friend of Bruma. Such tales are always gratifying to hear of. In fact, Captain, would you mind giving us a moment to speak?
Of course. I'll just be waiting over there. I'd like to say a few words to this new friend of Bruma before they take their leave.
Of course, Captain. Friend of Bruma. May I have a moment?
I am Marcius Carvane, Viscount Bruma, at your service. Have you read my book by any chance?
you would just hand over the artifacts, gently if you please. Thank you very much. So, you tracked down the thief and found my artifacts. I am extremely grateful. Please, accept this small recompense from the treasury. Thank you for your service. Something makes me think you're not going to merely disappear, though. You're the kind to get tangled in all sorts of affairs, I'm sure. Farewell, friend to Bruma. Good luck. I do hope you remain loyal to the Bruma throne.
It's rare to see someone so willing to help another these days. You went to great lengths to find those damned artifacts. And for that, you have my thanks. I don't know what Count Carvane said to you, and I don't really mind. The Count and I don't always see eye to eye, but I have a duty. Anyway, something makes me think we may see each other again. People like you tend to make waves, don't they? Take this. A personal thank you gift from me. Safe travels, my friend. And thanks.
I'm Sinja. I heard of 2 raids on bandits in the last few months. There was Operation Strong Arm, and another. The other one was on Amidas, if memory serves. But Strong Arm was my idea. Afraid that's all I can remember, though. Things move quickly here in the castle. I hired just some common, everyday mercenaries, really. Nothing particularly special about them, as far as I recall. They were holed up in plundered mine, as far as I remember. More have probably moved in by now, sadly. I swear, bandits breed faster than skeevers in a keck of Blackbriar. Yes, it was. The bandits were cleared out, and the ringleader killed. Minimal casualties on their side. See you. What is it? Until next time.
Las, come here!
Hello, I am a fun. Let me think. There was one raid Simmond organized last I remember. Never mentioned it to me. Always been a quiet fellow, but I saw it in his journal. No, truth told. Though I imagine you could just check Simmons' journal if you wanted to do that. I obviously couldn't endorse such behavior, though. Goes without saying, I suppose. Oh, yes, I do. Operation Strong Arm, they called it at the time. Sun's Dawn, I think? In his quarters, of course. Though you may need a key to get inside. Well, maybe I do. I'm a terrible liar. Okay, I have one. But I obviously couldn't give it to you now, could I? Unless you could always do me a favor. Here's what we'll do. I'll give you the key to Simmons' quarters, and you can do whatever you wish. But in return, you have to leave this note in his drawer. No need to read it. It's sentimental. Then I suppose you won't be getting the key. Unless, of course, you were to reconsider.
What is it? An interesting question. We keep records of expenses from members of the Bruma court, especially the times it's coming out of our treasury. However, we don't give this kind of information out to anyone who so much as asks. Why do you want to know? Truly? I see an honest glint in your eye. I think you're telling the truth. Well then, I will get you any information I can from the records. One moment while I go check them. You just wait around here. Well, I've checked the records. There was one account of Afana Idichi hiring some mercenaries for a job similar to your description last year. She spends a lot of time around the castle. You can go speak to her if you wish. Out of memory, there was another who hired some mercenaries for a bandit raid last year too. It was, Simon Portier. Yeah, that's the one. Not too sure on the details. I'm going off of memory here, since his mission wasn't recorded in the books. Huh. Strange that. We usually keep thorough records. Well, anyway, I hope I was of some help. But that's all I know, and all the books know. Best of luck with your investigation. Well, I've checked the records. There was one account of Afana Idichi hiring some mercenaries for a job similar to your description. She spends a lot of time around the castle.
Do? Oh, my father owned land outside of Bruma, and after some... I inherited what he owned when he passed. Oh, but I do love conversations like this. Feel free to come back and chat about it again sometime. See you.
Not too sure on the details. I'm going off of memory here, since his mission
dear. What places?
Greetings. Yes. There was Strong Minds operation. That's about all I can remember, though. Nothing that I recall. Apologies. What? No. No, of course not. That's preposterous. Farewell.
Don't suppose you could conjure me up a warm hearth? We have Holgard to thank for... An alteration expert, huh? How about you turn my skin... Seen any goblins around? Primitive little things, but damn it.
You need to leave.
Back. Any news on my wife? Who's the spineless wretch that sold us out? Gautier? The Breton? Wait, a Breton? Really? A Breton? How could a Breton overcome an orc? Even I remember overhearing talk in the castle that Simon had a luxury manor up in the east of the Gerals somewhere. Go search this guy's home. See if it actually was him. If it is the damned Breton, that's when we act.
Hello.
Big mistake. Are you ready to die?
This is going to be fun.
Who made that ass? Here! There you are.
Where the fuck is my pen? Oh, it's right in front of me. What a twat.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Hello. Let me see that. That bastard. Yeah. He tries to speak in riddles, but it seems he's not all that good. And it implies he got her alive. Perhaps she's still alive. We're going to Gautier's house. Now. I'll follow your lead. It's time for retribution. Well, he wasn't at the castle when I went to do a little investigation. I bet he's at the house. Just probably not in plain sight. Slimy. Time to get payback. Would you look at this? Silverware. Materialistic Breton bastard. Doesn't surprise me. That's what he thinks of her? Of course it is. Just another one of his possessions. Another trophy in his cabinet. Slimy. Wait, would you look at this? There's a trap door under here. Looks like these barrels got pushed over it. That little eel tried to hide himself by hiding the way in, eh? Well, that's that. Now let's march down here and find my wife.
Whew. Today went better than expected, I suppose. But some nosy type came asking around about mercenaries and bandits and payments. I told you the brute was back in town, and now it seems he's got a lackey who's on our scent. I even felt the need to barricade us in here for protection. This constant running and hiding is...
I know. This is... I don't know. This is still so strange. It's hard wrapping my head around it sometimes.
Yes, I know what you mean, dear. But sometimes things just happen, and you're foolish to fight back. It's unfortunate that we have to keep our relationship as secret as we do, but what choice do we have?
Quiet. Just relax.
Sneaky, slimy, slithering bastard! Here with my wife! My wife! You deviant backstabbing!
She's mine, dumbrag! She loves me!
Your lies can't save you now, you ignorant son of a...
I love him.
A tool, you faithless wretch! How dare you! How dare you forsake me so brazenly for this corrupt, spineless...
Doomrug,
Enough of this. Atul loves me. She no longer loves you. You must come to terms with that orc. Now, leave our home and never bother me or her ever again.
This comes as a shock. What do I do? You're right. This was bad business all around. No good can come from stooping to this level anymore. I'm leaving this den of iniquity. Perhaps we'll meet again, perhaps we won't. Thanks for the help. Here, take this. Some gold from my old merc jobs.
Is there something I can do for you?
Hail, friend.
Whatever you say, buddy. Fuck off.
Can I help you?
What is? Well, my the first, given his fame and status as captain of the guard, he felt he was worthy of making a name. It's been that way for generations. What is it? Hello? See you.
My weapon wants a tempering. Thing. Fetch me 3 iron ingots to temper my weapon and my book of killings. Good. My killing arm's itching to do more killing.
Bruma at night. Potions, elixirs. Bye.
They call me Gort.
Hello. What is it?
Wheat. Gosh. Wow. Beautiful.
Las Canillas!
He's right there! Oh, you fuck off.
Las Canillas! Who's there?
Where'd you come from?
You hurt?
Las Canillas! Las Canillas!
Las Canillas!
Hey! My toe.
What's going on here?
What the fuck was that?
Who made that noise?
Where'd you come from?
Found him.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. So yeah. Nice peaceful bat. This way.
Stranger, have you seen my dad?
Yeah, I've just seen your dad and I dragged his fucking dead body towards him.
I've honed. It's all for sale. Just let me know when you've made up your mind. Bye.
Can I? Good morning. My killing arm says thanks. Here, have these jingle
I've been looking for
coins.
you.
You like
I got a
jingle
package here with
coins,
your name
don't
on
you?
it. I've been looking for you. Just a second. This one came down the vine from Skyrim. Hasty guy just shoved it in my face, told me to deliver. Here you go. Well, it doesn't look like there's anything else. I'm sure we'll cross paths again, though.
Okay, just... This is a tail pass. So yeah, break some fuckers' legs. As long as I'm here, yeah. Break legs. Break 'em. Those legs.
Las Canillas!
You're back. Aaron. Oh, yes. Why do you ask? Do you have some... Well, that's not surprising. We've received nearly a sack full of letters from her, but I haven't had the heart to respond. Not until I've discovered some clue to what may have happened to him, at least. Not much, truth be told.
I know
One
where
day
his
he and his
body
fellow
was.
soldiers
Fuck
just
off,
up and
fuck me.
vanished. A band of Legion soldiers don't just up and vanish like that. It's unnerving. Clandestine. Unfortunately, no. The Geralds are... I was tied up handling interrogations lately. Not sure if it's... Sorry I couldn't be of more use. I swear, border duty will be the devil.
Good afternoon. He was patrolling the Pale Pass, the road, not the fort, the day he went missing. Sorry, that's all I know.
I know where he is. On game.
Last year.
You're back. Made any progress with that interrogation?
This is just rocks. What a fucking cunt.
It's so bright out here.
Perhaps. What time is it? 2:30.
Can I help? You an investigator? Haran was a tough soldier and a loyal friend. I don't know what could have taken him down.
Last year.
Good afternoon.
What is it?
Can I help you?
Good afternoon.
Can I help you?
Can I help you?
You going?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Oh,
Careful there.
Hello. Can I help you? Can I help you? Good afternoon.
What is it? What is it? You're back. Made any progress with that interrogation?
Hello. Are you crazy?
Yep.
Hello.